Kondosan.
Once upon a time, Snow White and the prince lived happily married.
I just wanted to get rid of Snow White, but I got banished from the palace instead. I'll make her pay for this.
Of course, my queen. She can't get away with this.
Let me see what she's up to.
It looks like she's taking a walk.
And she's outside the palace. I tell you, this is my chance.
The witch immediately drank some potion and...
That's it! I'm coming for you, young lady.
There you go. You are so cute.
The old lady caught Snow White by surprise as she suddenly appeared before her.
Oh, hello. I didn't see you there.
Oh, darling, I'm coming from the market, and these bags are really heavy. I live close by. Could you help me?
Sure. Let me carry your bags.
So they started walking together to the old lady's house.
Here we are. Let me open the door. Come on in. Leave the bags there, will you?
Do you live in this empty house?
You shouldn't be concerned about that. Nighty night, Snow White.
What are you doing to me?
After making her fall asleep, the witch took Snow White to her own castle. Then she started preparing a potion.
Now I will prepare an amazing potion for our princess.
What's this potion for, my queen?
It turns people into hideous beings. Once Snow White drinks this potion, she will be the ugliest princess of all time.
Oh my! I bet she'll give this potion to the poor girl.
This glass is for Snow White. And this one's for me, my favorite raspberry syrup. Mmm. Mmm. I'll raise my glass to celebrate my victory once the princess becomes ugly.
And I'll happily watch you do that, my queen. Long live the queen, long live the queen.
What happened to me? Where am I?
You're at the witch's house. She's the one who locked you down here.
Oh, so that old lady was the witch?
She's planning something terrible. She has a potion that will make you ugly.
I can't believe it. How do you know this?
She was speaking to her mirror while preparing the potion. I saw and heard everything.
I can't drink that potion.
Don't worry, I'll help you. I have a plan.
So what are you going to do? What's the plan?
Listen to me carefully.
The squirrel went to the kitchen downstairs.
What's all the commotion? What's happening?
The witch went downstairs to find out what was happening.
How did this happen? My pants!
In the meantime, the squirrel sneaked into the room where the potion was.
Psst! Princess! Princess! I got it! Now you can safely drink the potion she'll give you.
Are you sure?
Yes, don't worry. You'll be drinking a delicious raspberry syrup. Take these crayons and some mud with you. And remember the plan, okay?
Okay.
As if I don't have better things to do?
The witch, little did she know that the squirrel had swapped the glasses and it was the raspberry syrup instead.
Well, well. It's time for our beautiful princess to get ugly. Don't worry, I won't hurt you.
Let me go, please. What do you want from me?
Do as I say and you'll be back home in no time. Drink this syrup now, you'll feel better.
And what if I don't?
Then you'll stay here forever. Yes, that's a good girl. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all?
My queen, I'm afraid Snow White is still the most beautiful girl.
Do you mean Snow White, who'll turn into the ugliest princess alive when the sun goes down? Ew! What happened to you? You're hideous!
You tricked me! My face! What have you done to my face?
From now on, you'll be the ugliest princess in the world! Now you can go back to your palace.
You're an evil, cruel witch.
Let's see if your beloved prince will still love you.
After Snow White left, the witch went into her room and stood before the mirror.
Now it's time for me to drink my raspberry syrup and celebrate my victory. Let's see. Mirror, mirror on the wall, tell me now who is the fairest of them all.
Well, it's Snow White, my queen.
But how could this be?
On the other hand, my queen, if you must know, you are the ugliest being in the world.
You impertinent mirror! What's that supposed to mean? Oh no!
For a second, I didn't even recognize you, Snow White. But the witch wasn't as lucky as you. She'll be ugly forever. She deserves it, though.
I'm so grateful for all your help, Squirrel. Thanks to you, we taught the witch a lesson. I'll never forget you. Mwah!
Goodbye, Snow White.
Once upon a time, there lived a family who had a daughter named Cinderella. They were a very happy family. However, once their kind-hearted mother suddenly passed away, their happiness came to an end. Cinderella's father married another woman soon after. The woman had two spoiled and spiteful daughters. They were just as unkind as their mother. They all came to live in the house. Cinderella now had two stepsisters and a stepmother. Everyone loved Cinderella, who was incredibly kind and beautiful. She had long blonde hair, ocean blue-coloured eyes, and delicate feet and hands. She was a girl who enjoyed helping everyone around her, cooked delicious meals, loved plants, and protected animals. Out of jealousy, the stepsisters made sure to make Cinderella's life miserable. They made her do all the housework and used her as the housemaid. Her only friend was a tabby cat. When she finished her chores, she would take her cat on her lap, sit by the fireplace, and tell him about her misfortune. She always told him how much she missed her mother. That's why Cinderella was nicknamed Cindercat. Unfortunately, soon after, her father died too. The stepsisters and stepmother gave Cinderella a room in the attic.
You can't stay on the same floor as us. You're better suited up there. Please, let me and my cat get warmed up by the fireplace.
Only after we go to bed. The ashes of the fireplace should be enough for you. Your clothes are ripped and torn. We don't want to see you around. Poor Cinderella accepted her fate. Every night she would sit next to the fireplace and try to warm herself with the cinders left in it. One day, a soldier stopped by their home to invite all girls who were of age to marry to a ball at the palace.
Our king is to leave his throne to his son. The only condition is for him to marry a suitable girl. How many girls are there in this house who are of age?
Joyously, the mother presented her own 2 daughters.
I have 2 beautiful girls.
Then who is that girl that I see in the kitchen wiping the floors?
She's a housemaid. How could we bring her to the palace?
It doesn't matter. I must write her name down as well.
Even if you write her name down, it won't matter. She has no clothes or shoes to wear. Go ahead, write it down.
Cinderella begged her stepmother.
Please, give me one of my sister's dresses, so I can come too.
No, you will not go. You will clean the floors until we come back. Do you think the prince will choose you over my daughters, the Cinder Cat?
The 3 of them mocked Cinderella and chased her away. Finally, the day of the ball arrived.
Ooh!
All dressed up, they went to the ball and left Cinderella behind. Cinderella cried hopelessly. Right at that moment, a glowing fairy appeared before Cinderella.
Your mother has sent me here to help you. She is watching over you from above. Let's get to it. Find me a large pumpkin and 6 mice.
Ouch, 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 don't hit me, I'm sick and tired of these goats hitting my head. Come on, download our game and show how fast you are.
Cinderella did what the fairy asked of her right away. She brought the pumpkin, and the mice in her room, who were already her friends, came running to help. With the wand in her hand, the fairy turned the pumpkin into a fantastic carriage. 4 mice into white horses, 1 mouse into a coachman, and 1 into a footman. Finally, it was Cinderella's turn. The fairy touched her head with her wand and turned her into a wonderful princess.
Remember, don't stay past midnight. The spell will break after 12 o'clock. You must leave the ball before 12. Good luck.
Cinderella got in the carriage and went straight to the palace. As soon as she entered the ballroom, everyone stared at her and held their breath. They were curious to learn who she was. She must be a princess from another country. They asked themselves, who else would arrive in such a magnificent carriage and wear exquisite jewels? The prince, who saw Cinderella, came up to her immediately.
My lady, will you dance with me?
With pleasure, His Royal Highness.
It was love at first sight. The prince danced with Cinderella all night. The king and queen also really liked Cinderella. This girl would suit us and our palace as well. She's noble and beautiful. We have found our bride. All the other girls at the ball, including the stepmother and stepsisters, were huffing and puffing with jealousy.
Where do you come from? Where do you live? What's your name?
Time passed by really quickly. Cinderella, who saw that it was almost 12 o'clock, left the prince unexpectedly and ran out of the palace. As she hurried down the palace stairs, she lost one of her glass shoes. But because she was in such a hurry, she left it behind, got in the carriage, and went home. At exactly midnight, everything turned into what it was before. The prince who had run after Cinderella was in complete shock. He hadn't been able to catch up to her, but he found her glass shoe on the stairs. When Cinderella came home, she was surprised at what she saw. The house was sparkling clean. There was even a hot soup brewing on the stove. The fairy had sorted this out too. When Cinderella went to her room, she was very sad.
But what now? I'll never be able to see the prince again.
Don't worry. Everything will be okay.
Meanwhile, the prince thought only about the beautiful girl who had run away from the ball.
I must find her. I will take no other as my queen. Tomorrow we will try this shoe on every girl's foot that attended the ball last night and across the city. If the shoe fits someone, then that girl will be my queen.
The next day, soldiers walked door to door and asked all the girls who had attended the ball to try on the glass shoe. Everyone wore the shoe with excitement, but it didn't fit anyone. Finally, it was time for Cinderella's home. Everyone was incredibly excited. The stepsisters spent hours massaging and creaming their feet in order to shorten them. And they locked Cinderella in the attic. Yet, the shoe didn't fit either of the sisters' feet.
Come on.
Just as the soldiers were about to leave, they heard a sound from upstairs. Cinderella had managed to catch their attention by knocking down a cupboard.
What's that sound? Who's upstairs?
The house cat. There's no one.
No cat can make such a noise. Don't lie. Let's go upstairs and have a look.
Immediately.
Huh?
They got Cinderella out of the locked room and asked her to try on the glass shoe.
Oh.
The shoe fit perfectly. Cinderella showed them the other pair. The soldiers knew that they had found the princess and ran to the palace to deliver the good news. The prince joyously arrived at Cinderella's house and recognized her right away.
Will you marry me and be my princess?
Having received the answer as yes, he took her to the palace. Cinderella told him about everything that had happened to her.
Everything was fine.
They got married with a wedding lasting 40 days and 40 nights. The first thing Cinderella did was to have her tabby cat brought to the palace. They lived happily ever after, and the good fairy looked over them at all times.